Welcome to Give a Girl a Spoon. My name is Mona. In today's video, we're going to be making 3 wonderful shredded chicken recipes that are packed full of flavor and most importantly, healthy. All recipes can be found in the box down below, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. The first recipe is stuffed barbecue chicken sweet potatoes. First, I gave my sweet potatoes a good scrub, and then I popped those in the oven to bake. While the potatoes were cooking, I chopped up some red onion and cilantro, which will be used as toppings later on. Once the potatoes were almost done, I heated up my leftover chicken and chopped it down a bit more. Then I added some sugar-free barbecue sauce and gave everything a nice mix. Now this was my first time trying this particular brand of barbecue sauce, but I'm telling you it was absolutely delicious, so I highly recommend it. Once the potatoes were nice and done, it was time to assemble, so I added them to a plate and sliced them down the middle, and then I fluffed them up a bit with a fork before adding in the barbecue chicken. And let me just say that this recipe does call for medium-sized potatoes. However, the large ones were all I could find, so we just made them with the large sweet potatoes and then we split them in half. And the last step was to add the red onions and cilantro, and I was blown away by how much flavor it added to this recipe. Okay, and that's it for this recipe, guys. My family gave it a 10 out of 10. It was definitely a hit, and it was absolutely delicious. So if you guys plan on making this recipe, or if you've ever tried it before, let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you're enjoying this content so far, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, so we're going to move on to the next recipe. Recipe number 2 is skinny white chicken enchiladas. I started out by adding some salsa and chili powder and cumin to my leftover chicken and mixing everything really well. And then it was time to assemble the enchiladas. And basically I just placed the chicken in the middle of the tortilla, and then I did the tuck and roll method. And I just wanted to add that I did use low carb tortillas, but you could also use the whole wheat kind as well. I placed those in the baking dish, and then it was time to make the cheese sauce. For the sauce, I'm adding butter to a pan, and then I'm going to add some flour and cook that for about 1 minute. And after about a minute, then I'm going to add some chicken broth and mix that really well. And I'll let the broth cook for about 6 minutes, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. After the broth has cooked for a bit, I'm going to add some cumin, some low-fat cheese, some green diced chili peppers, low-fat sour cream, and salt and pepper. And I'm going to melt everything down. Once the sauce looks something like this, it was time to pour it on the enchiladas. Now, you can use as little or as much sauce as you like. I know some people don't like their enchiladas soggy, but as for me and my family, we like all the sauce. And then I added cheese, and then it was time to bake. And here they are right out of the oven, and I'm going to sprinkle with some cilantro, and we are done. And guys, I'm telling you, this recipe was really delicious. The sauce was incredible, and my family actually loved these almost as much as they loved the sweet potato recipe. But let me know down in the comments below, again, if you've ever tried these or are planning on trying these. Now, on to the next recipe. Next up, we have herbed chicken and rice salad. First, I'm going to cook my rice and set it aside so that it can cool while I'm working on everything else. Next, I chopped up some veggies. I want to apologize because the footage from this point going forward was a bit choppy. I did not realize that my tripod was uneven. And now I'm going to be working on this yummy sauce. And what I'm doing is adding fresh herbs. And then I'm adding olive oil. I'm adding fresh lemon juice. I'm also going to add some Dijon mustard, some honey, some salt and pepper, and also some red onions. I'm going to get everything nice and blended for about 30 seconds. And then it's going to be time to assemble the salad. And here I'm going to be adding some leftover shredded chicken. Then I added my cucumber, tomato, some sliced almond, some feta cheese, and some chopped parsley and celery leaves. And then I poured on my yummy sauce and mixed everything really well. Oh my gosh, this recipe had so much flavor. It's like a flavor bomb just exploded in your mouth, but it was so delicious. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and found some inspiration for some new recipes, whether it just be for healthy eating or weight loss or to use up some leftover chicken. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.